Okay, good morning from Manila. The last video caused quite some controversy. I said I did not think I could stay full-time in Manila because of the food, and the world went into meltdown. The comments were wild, so everyone was saying me and Lai have to break up. We're gonna end up finishing. This is just my way of saying it. So today what we're gonna do, read out some of the comments and address them. So are you ready?
Yep.
Do you want to start with you or me, babe?
I don't mind.
The ones towards you or me?
We'll start from the very start. We'll start, yeah.
Okay, do you want to read out that one?
Yeah. So, Tom don't like the Philippines. Have you ever been to Bohol, Palawan, Siquijor, Siargao, or Boracay? Didn't think so. These places are so good or better than anywhere in Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Cambodia, or Laos.
Okay.
Don't base the Philippines in Manila.
So, what I can say to that comment, I've been to all of those places apart from one actually, and yeah, I can agree with you. The islands in the Philippines for me are the best in the world for sure, but I was not talking about the Philippines as a whole. If you watch back the video, we were talking about specifically Manila because that's where we're staying. And yeah, although the islands in Philippines are incredible, and then when you're on the islands to live there full time, it would be amazing. But then, of course, they lack certain things too, right? Like good hospitals.
Exactly.
Like, for example, like the work we do, internet, a lot of brownouts, blackouts, whatever you want to call them. And also, if any of our equipment breaks, you have to take the long trip back to Manila just to pick up like some laptop or phone or something. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that one. So
True, and city should be very convenient. Not very, but it must be like accessible for everyone.
yeah, I'm gonna read out one for Lai now.
Okay.
Let me find it. Would Lai like to live in Ireland?
I do love Ireland, yeah. But I think, of course, like I have my family in Ireland, and I could live in Ireland, but I think it's gonna be boring, especially with the weather.
Yeah.
Because just staying there for 2 months, I got so bored. Or maybe it's different when you have like something to do, but we did everything already there that time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think with the weather, no.
Yeah, see, that's like for me, the big deal breaker for the Philippines is the food, and then for Lion Island it's the weather. But I can like fully understand that, because even for me it's like dull, gloomy, depressing, right? And it can affect your mood if you're stuck in the house all the time and it's just raining outside, cold and wet.
Yeah, true.
So moving on, you can read out this one.
She said like Tom is poor for Western standard. Tons of Western food everywhere, but you can't be cheap. You can't expect to live a boss when your budget is like low.
Oh no, how do I possibly reply to this one? So first of all, if you think that is up to you, but if you know Ireland is probably one of the more expensive countries in Europe to live, and I have lived in Ireland for the last 15 years of my life. So I would say if you think that is up to you. We're outside the power plant mall now. Me and Lai often go out to nice restaurants for meals, but this is defeating the purpose. Like when I travel to experience the culture and the country as much like a local as I can, so I can get the authentic experience. Do you have anything to add to that, babe?
And yeah, like I think Tom is more of searching for convenience, not really just about the food, but like the city itself, you know. Because in Manila, Filipino knows how hard it is in Manila, especially with the transport system.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot bash the Manila because this is where I grew up, but like personally for me, it's kind of hard as well. So yeah, some people really living the Philippines to live abroad and have a better life, you know.
That's true. That's very, very true. Right. Next comment directed towards Lai. For me, there's a lot of presumptuous comments in this comment section, more than usual, but anyway. Lai has no job. She should have her own money and a stable job. She cannot just be roaming around with Tom, eating anywhere.
Oh my god, guys, why are you so judging my eating segment?
No, but
I just love eating.
for me that's funny because they're just presuming you don't have money or you don't have a job. Like, they don't know what we're doing off filming.
Exactly. For me,
It's kind of funny though. Sorry.
yeah, for me, actually, guys, before me and Tom decided to start a relationship, before we start a relationship, we already talk about our plans, of course. So we agreed to our plans, and so I like to travel. He likes to travel, and while we're still young, and no responsibilities yet, of course, when we have our family already, having kids, it's gonna slow down a bit. But while we still can travel, why not?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
please don't judge the food segment.
This next question was another one just shocking. So basically, you're not giving Lai a choice. She does not want to leave Manila. You will leave her. Everyone can feel it. Everyone can see it. That's not the way love works. You are just selfish. Well,
Thank you for your concern. How did you know I don't want to leave Manila?
yeah, this is another thing, guys. A lot of these, we appreciate everyone that comments, but please, if you're gonna comment and don't agree with us, we appreciate it. I'm not the person who's gonna be mad if someone doesn't agree with me, but when you're just not using your logic or just presuming that me or Lai want to do one thing or don't want to do another thing is just ridiculous. Like I said before, me and Lai got together, obviously we talked about everything, and Lai, they're saying that you do not want to leave Manila. So is that true?
To be honest, guys, before I met Tom, my plan is to leave the country and work abroad, or if given the chance to be a cabin crew, that was my dream job. Yeah, and I was actually choosing between working in Ireland or being a cabin crew. And of course, if given a chance to work online while enjoying work-life balance, why not?
Exactly.
So yeah, now I can work online and travel. I'm kind of enjoying it because that's how life should be, balance, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Next comment. Tom can't afford to live in Manila. Is that true, babe?
I mean,
Well, guys, I have to defend Tom with this one.
okay.
Because he's here for me.
Yeah.
But
That's true, guys, because if I'm not with Lai, I will not be in Manila. I can assure you of that. We've spoke about it already. Lai knows about it already. So it seems like there was a lot of comments Tom, you're broke. You cannot afford to live in Manila. Guys, I was living in Ireland before Manila. Ireland is 1,000 times more expensive than Manila. So yeah, I don't know what to say. There were a lot of comments, babe, just about oh, you're broke, you're this, you're that, you cannot afford to eat in a good restaurant. But for me, it was just okay, if that's being broke and I'm traveling to different countries doing what I want, I hope I stay broke.
well, of course, Tom as a man is really have this provider mindset as well. So I kind of like him for that because in our culture, But it's not just about he cannot live in Manila. It's just about the inconvenience. That's why he cannot live here. And I understand him for that because for me it's kind of inconvenient as well to go somewhere, and I hate being in the car. The traffic. I think all foreigners hate the traffic, especially when they were from a country where there's no traffic. In Ireland, there's no traffic, guys. So I understand him for that.
And I've travelled and been to many countries, and Manila is one of the worst in the world. And I'm just putting it out there. That is facts. Statistically facts, and facts from sitting in the traffic.
Yeah, and as a traveler, I understand him as well in a way that he really wanted to experience the culture, the local food. And so...
Can we just say like this, babe?
Like for example, if we're gonna eat in the restaurants all the time, you cannot really experience like the food here, because the restaurants have their own versions of Filipino food, let's say. But with the local food, like home cooked meals, you can really tell like the authentic taste.
And of course, like moving on from Lai's point, we've been in Power Plant. We've just had some lunch in Manam, for example. For me, it's like, it's nice, it's great. Yeah, I can eat there every day. But then it's just like, why would I move to Philippines and live in the mall? Do you know, babe? It's like not the goal. I mean, if I compare like me and Lai travelled to Malaysia together, babe, just think like how many videos we made in one day compared to what we can do in the Philippines. And this is what I mean about convenience. Like we made some days in Malaysia 2 or 3 videos. In the Philippines, it's very difficult, because to get from one location to another takes a lot of time because of traffic and infrastructure and so on. But that's pretty much, I think, babe, all the negative comments out
stay
of
in
the
Manila
way.
area. We were planning to not stay in Manila. That's the point, because I think with the transport system in the Philippines, Filipino knows about it. The traffic is really bad, and hopefully, it will progress or improve in the next few years.
Yeah, I mean, I love here in the Philippines to travel. I always have.
Islands
I always
are the
do.
best.
Yeah.
We must say, like, islands in the Philippines are the best.
Yeah, for sure, 1000%. But I always say it to everyone. People always ask me like Thailand or Philippines, and I always answer the same question: Philippines to travel, Thailand to live. I'm sorry, like it does seem there's a lot of sensitive people in the comments nowadays. I did see now a few long-term subscribers, and I appreciate them. Not necessarily about agreeing or disagreeing, because some disagree with me. I appreciate their comments, but like most of those ones that commented and said that they'd lived in like Thailand for 8 years and Philippines for 7 years, they had the same kind of thinking as like myself. Because guys, like, people cannot really say unless they have lived in both for at least over a 2-year period, and I've lived in both countries for more than 2 years, so I've got a very good understanding of the different cities. I've not just stayed in one place. I've stayed in countryside and city in Thailand. I've stayed in province and cities, different cities in the Philippines, so I have a very good understanding of how everything is and how it works. And I think you won't really understand what I mean about the food until you have experienced what I've experienced.
Exactly. And I appreciate Tom as well, because we're back in the Philippines because I'm sorting out stuff here while I'm here, and of course my family is here in Manila, so me and Tom is staying here, and I want to spend time with my family as well. So like, I'm thankful to Tom because he still have his patience to to like stay in Manila, even though like even though I understand him in a point, like the food, when it comes to food, we cannot just get it anywhere unless we really have to go to the mall.
You cannot get food, anything. Like, for example, those who have been, I don't like to compare, but those who have been to Bangkok will know, you can sit down in a restaurant any time of night, it doesn't matter, 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, and get whatever type of food you want, and you won't understand. That might just sound crazy, but you won't understand until you've lived in that convenience how great that is.
Exactly.
It's like any of your cravings can be satisfied, kind of thing, and you can eat healthy. And of course, I know there's healthy options here, but few and far between, guys.
Yeah, I'd say like it's expensive here to be healthy in the Philippines.
I'm gonna say this: to eat in Manam is expensive, guys. Mine and Lai's meal cost 1,000 peso, the bill. Now, if you convert that for us in euros, for me, I will say it's not expensive, of course, because I've lived in Ireland all my life, and one meal can cost you 2,000 peso. So, like, when me and Lai were eating out in Ireland, the bill was coming to like 4,000 or 5,000 peso every time. But I'm going off Filipino wages, guys. 1,000 peso, many people are not earning that in a day in the Philippines. So when you consider for 2 meals, it is expensive for standards here. Like for foreigners coming, yeah, like they're gonna convert to dollars or euros. It's cheap, but like you have to think about it from a local point of view. Like locals cannot go out and do that every day. Like maybe we can, but you know, it's just like, I don't know. Exactly. I don't want to be sitting in a mall anyway. I want to experience local foods, local culture.
Realistically, for like normal minimum wage earners in the Philippines, they cannot just like eat.
They cannot,
they cannot just eat. I mean, they can, but maybe every payday like that to treat themselves, their family.
I think we're going to start to finish up the video there. There was a lot of positive comments also about people saying, like I said, that they've experienced both. They somewhat agree with me on some things, disagree with me on some things. We love to see all the comments, but guys, some of you please just use some logic before you start spewing nonsense. And yeah, we generally have a great community that bounce ideas off each other, that like help each other in the comments. But like recently we've had a few coming in. I don't know if it's like oversensitive people that don't like you saying something. It's not even bad. I don't even think it's bad about the Philippines. It's just saying I personally wouldn't live here because of the food, but people take it the wrong way. But I'm not here to please everyone. I'm just here to give my honest experience,
honest opinion.
And to finish up the video, many were saying we're gonna have to break up because our relationship's doomed. So you add to that now, Lai.
Of course, guys, like the video that we are uploading in YouTube is just like a small portion of what we're doing day to day, you know. And about the relationship, me and Tom talks about our future plans, where we're gonna settle down, where we're gonna be based.
Where we're gonna be based, we have not really decided yet. We're still obviously talking about it. Lai does not really want to be, I would say, based in Ireland, although she could. And same as me, I would not really want to be based in Philippines, although I could. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend the rest of this year and going into next year traveling to different countries, and we will both decide. We won't just travel to them, guys. We will try and live in them, and we will try and decide which one's the best for both of us, which suits our lifestyle best, where we both feel most comfortable. And of course, you guys that support the channel will be a part of that journey. You'll see us living in different countries in Asia. We might head back over to Europe and also Latin America. It's been a dream of mine to go for a long time, I suppose. I just never got around to going because I've spent all the time in Asia. So we'd like to hit up countries like Mexico, Colombia, Brazil.
We already talk about that off cam, of course, because we're not really sharing everything in the video, so you guys should like know about it. And I think we're just gonna look for a place where we both agree to stay. And of course, when it comes to like family, where Tom's family can visit, my family can visit, and it's not too hectic, it's safe and convenient.
Lai wants to live in a very like safe, convenient place. Also, for me, like Manila's safe. I know many people like yourself, like girls, don't feel as safe later at night going out alone and stuff, which is understandable. But I think that's kind of the same for girls anywhere in the world, you know. But that's pretty much it, addressing the comments. Thanks to everyone that comments, for sure. We do appreciate your guys' comments. Even those negative ones, I do personally laugh at them sometimes because they're just so illogical. But we love, even those that don't agree with us, we love to hear your opinions about living in the different countries. Some of you guys have helped us out a lot, right? Recommending like Lai, Tate Tom here in the Philippines. We've followed their recommendations and it's been like a really cool time. Yeah.
Of course, of course I appreciate those negatives and positive comments because it also helps us open our perspectives, like talk about certain topics that will help our channel and our relationship grow as well. Okay, let's go, Brokey.
Okay, ciao. Ciao. On that note, ciao.
Adios.